Yo, what's good, y'all? It's the Carolina Kid here again, doing again what y'all hate doing. I know, I'm talking about reading. Yeah, still into it. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Families. And we're in chapter 2. The segment I'm reading today, y'all, is called A Destination and a Compass. The dope you need to get addicted to. You already know what time it is. I'm going to get right into it. It is almost impossible to communicate the impact that creating a family mission statement has had on our family, both directly and indirectly. Perhaps the best way to describe it is in terms of the airplane metaphor. Creating a family mission statement has given us a destination and a compass. The mission statement itself has given us a clear, shared vision of the destination where we as a family want to go. It has been a guide to our family now for a decade and a half. We have it put up on a wall in our family room. We look at it often and ask ourselves, how well are we living up to what we have decided to be and to do? Is our home really a place where the sounds of love are found? Are we being cynical and critical? Do we use cutting humor? Do we walk out on each other and not communicate? Are we giving back or only taking? As we compare our actions to this statement, we get feedback that tells us when we're off course. In fact, it is this statement, this sense of destination, that makes feedback meaningful. Without it, feedback becomes confusing and counterproductive. There's no way to tell if it's relevant. There's nothing to measure it against. But a clear sense of shared vision and values enables us to evaluate feedback and use it to make continual course corrections so that we can eventually arrive at our destination. Our sense of destination also allows us to better understand our present situation and to realize that the ends and means are inseparable. In other words, the destination and the manner of traveling are interwoven. When the destination represents a certain quality of family life and of love in the relationship, is it possible to imagine any separation between that destination and the manner of traveling to get there? In reality, the ends and the means, the destination and the journey are the same. Certainly, our family is not free from problems, but much of the time, at least family members really do feel that our home is a place of faith, order, truth, love, happiness, and relaxation. We try to act in ways that are responsibly independent and effectively interdependent. We attempt to serve worthy purposes in society, and we're grateful to see these things manifest in the lives of our married children who now have families of their own and have developed their own mission statements. The process of creating our mission statement has also enabled us to turn our 4 unique human gifts into a compass to help keep us on track. We have been aware of some of the principles we wanted to live by, principles such as those mentioned in the emotional bank account deposits in Habit 1. But as we came together and talked about them as a family, we reached a whole new level of understanding and commitment to live by them. As we interacted, self-awareness became family awareness. Our ability to see ourselves as a family. Conscience became family conscience. The unity of the shared moral nature of everyone in the family and the clarity that came from discussing these things together. Imagination became creative synergy. As we hammered out the issues and came to something everyone could agree on, an independent will became interdependent will, or social will, as we all worked together to make it happen. This was one of the most exciting things that developed out of our family mission statement work. The creation of this social will, this sense of we. This is our decision, our determination. This is what we have decided we are going to be and to do. It represented the collective awareness, the collective conscience, and the collective imagination that came together synergistically to produce this collective commitment, this collective promise or expression of collective will. Wow. Nothing is more bonding and more binding than for everybody to be involved in the process of synergistic interaction and communication until this social will is fashioned and formed. When you create a social will, you produce something that is much more synergistic than just a collection of individual wills. And this gives an entirely new dimension to the concept of synergy. Synergy is producing not just a third alternative solution, but a third alternative spirit, the spirit of the family. And our family, by combining our unique human gifts in this way, we were able to create a family compass. A family compass that helped us determine our direction. That compass serves as an inner guidance system to help us keep our destination clear and move continually toward it. It also enables us to interpret feedback and helps us keep coming back to the flight path time and time again. Wow. A destination and a compass. That was really good. That was really good. A written mission statement allows us to see our moral destination. That's what it allows, as well as our moral compass. That's what the mission statement does. It allows us to see where we're at, and it allows us to see where we want to go. And I want to refer back to the family mission statement when our actions and comments don't align with it. That's when I like to refer back to the mission statement the most. When me, myself, or my young son, we don't abide by the things that we sat down and came up with together to create the family mission statement. The moment that I see that our actions or our comments are not aligning with that, I try to hold them accountable, as well as them holding me accountable. Saying, oh, look, wait, this is what we stand for. This is what we're about. So you must understand your destination. It will also help you reveal your current situation. If we understand, like I was just saying earlier, understanding exactly where we want to go with this, the goals that we have in our destination, it'll help us understand the stagnant motion that we're in right now and the steps that we need to take in order to get to that destination. Now, the same effect is in reverse. If you are self-aware of your current situation, then it will help you get an understanding of where you need to go. So also, this is not the journey to travel alone. This is a family mission statement, not a me project. It's a we project. We have to work on it together. We all have to hold each other accountable within the family. So don't be silent. Speak up on situations. It's ways you say everything, but we have to hold each other accountable, especially in our families. And our four gifts that we have discussed our four gifts that we have discussed in the past, right? The four gifts that we discussed in the past, they need to become, like the reading we just read, they need to become more family oriented. So, of course, it's good to have your own personal self-awareness. But when it comes to the family, we need to become into having family awareness. We all need to know what's going on. We all need to be put on game. And so our self-conscience, that needs to be turned into family conscience. We need to be one. We need to be synergistic. Imagination needs to become creative synergy. We need to all be sitting down as a family, brainstorming, where we're at, where we need to go, and what's the necessary tools that it's going to take on the journey. We need to sit down and come up with that together. And the independent will, I feel like people put a lot of honor and pride into independent will, which I'm not saying that you shouldn't have independent will, but it's not as important as interdependent will. When we work together, when we collaborate together as a family, things get done, things go smoother. You know the saying, teamwork most definitely make the dream work, you know? But that's just what we have to remember, y'all. We have to remember our destination and our compass. Oh, that's all I got to say, y'all. All right, Carolina Kid out.